Check it out. What's good, everybody? Grand Rising Kings and Queens. It's your boy HL on Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. I got the peanut butter to my chocolate in here with
Whoa, man.
That kind of sounded gay. Wait.
Soft,
you light skin, I'm dark skin. I figured
soft,
peanut butter.
Man.
You messing up a good
ivory,
thing.
you know what I'm saying?
You ain't
ivory.
Ebony and beige.
Ebony and beige.
All right,
you know
there we go. I called it when I said it. It sounded crazy. I was like, pause.
Yeah.
But but you
called it though.
Yeah. You in the lab, dude.
Now you gotta flex.
I ain't flexing for. All right, I'll flex for him.
All right, yeah, okay.
But yo, anyway, man, Big P's in here.
I feel like I gotta go outside and shovel some
I'm just
dirt
saying,
or something.
I'm chocolate, you peanut butter. It sounded
back,
sounded right in my head, but when I said it out loud, I was like, "Ooh, that sounds kind of gay."
Yeah, that
was sus. That was kind of sus. My fault. Sometimes you gotta say pause on yourself. I thought it was cool. Play your words.
Oh,
thanks for checking me on it.
Oh,
too bad it had to be over there.
Calling me peanut butter.
You yellow.
But it's
you the same color as peanut butter.
There's plenty of things that's yellow.
Which one would be the banana?
You could say
the paper bag.
My boy. I don't even know, bro.
The Ray. Just let it go. If you keep dwelling on it, it sits here.
It do, because nuts came to mind, and I was like,
what?
Cashews or.
I was talking about colors, and you over here talking about nuts. Who's really sus right now?
You said peanut butter is mushy nuts. You know what I'm saying? So it's somebody crunch.
Yo, let it go, P. Let it go,
man.
Let it go, man.
We starting off like this.
We gotta put a rainbow thing up here now, man.
2
Good
hours
God.
of softness over here, man.
Yo, you gonna start calling me soft? you gonna start calling me soft?
All right. You right. All right, truce. We going back to the top. You know what I'm saying?
Rewind. Yo, Grand Rising Kings and Queens.
Bam.
It's your boy HL on Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. I have some light-skinned Negro over there across from me.
Me not light skin. Me Jamaican all the way. Me just mix a little.
Yeah, he mixed with vodka and orange juice.
Vodka and orange juice, baby. Screwdriver. Screwdriver. Boop.
Yeah, that should be your comedy name. That should be your comedy name, Screwdriver.
That's my reggae name.
He already got a flat head, so I'm just saying it all.
Oh, peanut head Eminem over there, man. Y'all just get.
Hey, yo. I look like the blue Eminem right now, too. That's funny.
Blue.
I'm the blue Eminem. He the yellow.
No more mixing peanut butter and chocolate. We on to something. We on the bigger, better
thing. You could have just said cool, but nah, because we sidekicks, man.
We sidekicks. You know what I'm saying? You Batman. I'm not Robin.
Yo.
I'll be like Superman.
Did you know that in the latest the latest comic, Robin came out as bisexual?
Right, and I'm not bi nor tri. So
my question is, do you think like when Batman calls Robin be like, I got my t-shirt and my panties on.
I got my t-shirt. I'm on the way. Hey. I'm on the way.
oh man, got my
80 on the freeway again.
Yo, what happened to DJ Luke Nasty, man?
I don't know who was that.
That's the dude that song. I'm on the way.
Is that him?
No, that was DJ Luke Nasty.
Okay, DJ Luke Nasty. And you know, you get that one hit, that check start hitting, you start paying a few bills. You know what I'm saying?
You start getting that free booty.
Start a laundry business, you know what I'm saying? Buy a couple packs, you know what I'm saying?
A laundry business?
That's right, because you got to launder the money, you know what I'm saying? He just needed that one good hit, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't nothing like a lick. Well, when you hit that lick, you can flip it.
That lick, flip me up. Man, change your life, you know what I'm saying? You go to the grocery store different, you know what I'm saying? You don't even
look
walk
at the
around.
price.
You don't even grab a cart when you rich in the grocery store, you know what I'm saying?
No, you grab a cart.
Point at stuff and have people take this up front and buy it one at a time.
Nah, I'll tell you
that's what I would do if I was rich. If I was rich,
bro, I would go back to the meat section at Food Line.
Yeah,
and not just get one steak. I'd get that whole shoulder, that whole side that you can get for like $75.
Exactly. Okay.
I get that bad boy. Wouldn't even get it cut up. I put the whole thing on the grill.
Put the whole thing
on the grill.
Say, I don't want you to taint it with your knife.
Nah.
Put it in the car like that.
Put it in the car. I'm gonna eat that whole thing myself.
Matter of fact, you come with it and cut it at my house. Rich people, just rich people stuff, right? If you was rich, you know what I'm saying?
If I was rich, bro, I would be I'd be like Scrooge, man.
You'd be like Scrooge?
I'd buy me a big house somewhere. I buy my car, pay all that cash, and sit back and watch the poor people fight for resources.
Yeah. I'd probably be like on some Willy Wonka type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like play games with people, invite them to my house, and be like, "Ooh, yeah, this wallpaper is edible," and then watch them lick it and be like, "No, it's not edible. Your tongue is now missing." You know what I'm saying? Like just do some crazy, just crazy stuff.
See, I know if you ever get rich, I'm not going nowhere near you. Because you gonna talk about have a dude lick the wallpaper. That'd be messed up.
It'd be like a light version of that movie Saw, when you was playing with people, you just kidnap people and it's just a game. I'll drop you off at your house.
That is so messed up with one arm. Nah,
we wouldn't do nothing violent, but we would do stuff like make them play spades for 5 hours straight, like with bad hands.
no spade. One spade.
No joker. You
get
like
one spade
every time.
Oh man, you ever get a hand like that?
Yes.
Man,
yes.
And then they look at you. And then they look at you like you trash because you over there with nothing but 7s of clubs, the 9 of hearts. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't got but one spade.
You got 3 queens. You got queen of hearts, queen of diamonds. You know what I'm saying?
You got a good tongue hand.
Possible.
Man, I ain't got nothing. I'm like this. If you count queens, you can't be my partner.
Yeah.
If you counting queens.
Right. Listen, man, sometimes it's hard.
You know the only way
for a spades pimp.
The only way you can count a queen is it has to be the queen of spades, and you have to have the king, ace, deuce, joker, and joker.
All the winners, right?
Yeah.
You know what I hate? The worst hand, though, is when you get that one big spade, right? So
like
you
the
know
big
how
joker.
You pick them up as people deal, and then you pick up the big joker, you be like, oh yeah, and then the rest of the hand is like telephone love. It sounds so good in my mind, and it ain't nothing but numbers.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: so do you pick your cards up as they come, or do you them to all get there? And then
I wait for them to all get there now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now when I was younger, see that's that old
patience.
bull versus young bull. That patience now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm an old bull now. I can wait till they get here, and then you tap on them, do that little tap right there, and that changed everybody's hand.
Yeah.
People don't know that.
Yeah.
Magic trick. You know
I'm like this, like what are the rules when you playing spades? Do you cross deal? Do you was it French cut? Do you do any of those things?
So I keep it very, very basic. I don't do cross
French
dealing.
cutting.
I'm cool with it as long as you cross dealing with you and your partner. You know what I'm saying? Don't deal me my hand. You know what I'm saying? Don't cross deal with me.
Oh, I cross deal everybody. As long as I end up with the last card, it don't matter.
And I've heard that before, which I don't have a problem with. That's not on my top 10 problems. Top 10 spades problems is when people cut way too much. 3 cuts, okay? 3 cuts, give me the cards. Let's go. Don't be over there cutting 18 times, you know what I'm saying?
Flipping cards over in the deck.
Playing backwards concentration. You done laid all the cards out, and then now you want to put them back together. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, I remember one time my boy French cut on me, right? I was like, all right, fine, I'm going to do it. And basically, if you don't know, a French cut is when you cut it into 4.
Flip them into 4.
And then you flip a card over, the top card over. And then,
you wanted to give them
I flipped over big joker, then like a 2 of spades, 2 of clubs, and a 2 of clubs and like a 3 or something, right? So, of course, I take the big joker, give my partner the little joker.
Right.
Man, they almost flipped the table over on me.
Yeah.
They were hot about that.
That friend, no.
What's good for the goose is is good for the
I
gander.
don't like French bread, and I don't like French cutting.
You like French women?
I've never met a French woman.
Oh man, you got to meet a French woman. Parlez-vous. You think Americans are stuck up?
Oh, are they up?
Boy, they got their head so far up their ass, they smelling their colon.
Well, see, I don't see any fat people in the French movies, so I don't think I'd be welcome over there.
Oh, you don't want to see no fat Frenchies.
No, yeah.
Because they don't use deodorant. And
yeah,
deodorant is a fat man's best friend.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just saying, especially in the summer.
It is in the summer
boy.
and the wintertime too, when you got to be inside with a bunch of people.
And you got all them layers on. You got on 3 layers, boy. It is a tragedy under all them layers if you ain't got no deodorant.
We had one dude in high school. He was from Uganda or something like that, and he did not wear deodorant. And I think as he evolved throughout the day, always about 2:30, you could smell him coming.
Smell him coming.
You could smell him
you
coming.
Could smell
about 2:30, you knew.
Surprise
it was after PE, after lunch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody been running around. He been running around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Smelling like swamp ass.
Every day, 2:30, swamp butt.
Swamp butt. Swamp butt.
Smelling like old trash truck juice.
Oh man, let's talk about Speaking of track truck juice, have you heard about Sha'carri Richardson?
No, what happened again?
Man, she came in last over the weekend.
Oh yeah. I heard that part. I thought she did something different.
Nah, she got dusted.
She got dusted off.
She got dusted off, and then had the gall to be like, "I'm still the best. I'm the 6th fastest person in this event." I'm like, "There's only 6 people in the event."
Right. It's like you.
Yeah.
Well, no. All time, she does have the 6th fastest time all time, but. You know what I'm saying? Even sun shines on the dogs. What's the saying? Even sun shines on the dogs. Ran.
You can say ass.
And I can say that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So you could have had a tailwind. So now I'm trying to see. You
How
dropped
good is
80
she?
points. I want to see it close to 80 points again.
At
Kobe.
least 50.
Come on, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? If you want to put your name up there,
Kobe went out with 60.
You're right.
Kobe left. Kobe walked off the court for the last time. Happy belated birthday, Bean.
Happy belated birthday.
But yeah, walked off the court after hitting 60. His last game ever. That's how you go out.
On 2 bad wheels, a bad shoulder,
a rebuilt
Achilles, and more money he had given to his life again.
And a trash ass basketball team.
And
don't forget his team was garbage.
Yeah. The basic play system was play A, pass to me, play A, B, pass to me again.
Yeah, just give me the ball and get out the way. That was the game plan.
Exactly.
But and then I see Sha'carri, and honestly, I've only seen her win one race.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You win one on TV because that was the World Championships, or no, that was the
qualifier.
USA qualifier. You win that, you blow it out. She was not winning. She actually won that at the end. You know, if you saw how the race developed. So you don't even know what happened to the other runners. My thing is, in this race, when watching her run, it looked like she slowed down. She saw she wasn't going to beat the Jamaican chick, and she slowed down.
So it brings me to a great question. Do you think we give praise too early?
Nah, because news.
Because we was all on her nuts. I was.
But now we all in the media though. So the media got to be fast. You got to be. You run over a turtle out here. Whoever break the story first, man runs over turtle. Film at 11.
True.
You know, you get all the likes, the views, and the whatever's right. And so, I don't think we do that because I think you got to do it in some instances. But that also brings the scrutiny as well. So just as fast as you got the praise is as fast as you get the scrutiny. And so we was with you with the weed thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially people who smoke was like, all right, that's cool. Don't mess up again. Be ready when they come back. And so in my head, this supposed to be your first race back on TV, right?
Right.
We supposed to be ready for this one because we just missed the Olympics. So I'm coming out guns blazing.
Yeah.
I want to show y'all I ain't coming in last, bro. I don't care if I had to trip somebody,
push somebody,
pop
bite,
a cap,
scratch.
bust a cap in somebody. I'd have had a sniper. Like, hey man, take out old girl.
Knee. Just shoot the knee though. Don't shoot.
Just
below the waist. That way, if you get caught,
waist.
it's not a murder.
And delete
murder.
my phone number. You know what I'm saying?
Delete this conversation. As a matter of fact, we just gonna meet in person.
We gonna meet in person
In Alabama.
Yeah.
Nobody care what's going on in Alabama. nobody watching Alabama.
In Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa.
Who named Tuscaloosa? That's probably Indian. That's probably Indian.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie. Tuscaloosa's probably the Kalamazoo and Tuscaloosa are the two funniest names in America.
Yeah, that's two funniest names in America.
I'll tell you what got me when I found out that was a Philadelphia, Mississippi.
What?
Yeah, there's a Philadelphia, Mississippi. Can you imagine being from Philly? Man. Can you imagine being from Philly, Mississippi?
Philly, Mississippi. So, and being at a concert with everybody from, yo, where Philly at? And you like,
right here, dude. With no teeth. Just
no teeth.
You know the Mississippi cats ain't got no teeth.
None.
They ain't got no teeth, and they can't read.
No,
I worked tech support for AT&T, right? Man, let me tell you, the Mississippi and Louisiana cats, they can't read it none.
They can't read it none.
They used to call it an EarthNet cable.
So you trying to tell them, hey, press the delete button.
Yeah.
Delete.
They don't know what that means.
I see something to say DEL. I don't see delete though.
Delta? The Delta key? I done seen cats call the Ethernet cable or EarthNet cable.
Oh.
And then the funny thing is, they be like, my PUDA ain't working.
My PUDA. My PUDA ain't working.
My PUDA ain't working. Not PUDA. Not even PUDA. My PUDA.
Oh my goodness,
my PUDA ain't working.
You say, is that your dog's name, sir? Is that
your ass?
What is that, dog? Is that
what? You can't take a...
Is the bird's name? Is the cat named Puda? Because we trying to figure out what's going on.
You ever notice how black people name their dogs white people names? Yeah. Like they be like, yeah, this is my dog Steve.
My dog Steve.
this is my cat Cheryl.
But we do have some hood names, King. You know what I'm saying?
But those died
Everybody
out.
got a dog named King.
Not now. That was the '90s thing. Now,
I don't
these
know.
new age cats.
King is old.
Look at Janine. Janine had her dog named Brandon.
Oh my God. Yeah,
remember Brandon?
Brandon was a sweet dog.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Brandon had one eye. Lord have mercy. Brandon.
I met Brandon. He was on the IV when I met
Man, Brandon was on the IV. Janine, forgive us. We about to go in on your dog because the dog would bark at me and be looking at the door still like this. Why the dog still looking over there? I'm already in, bro. I'm already inside. Just... Oh.
That dog had a hearing aid.
The dog had a hearing aid. You know what I'm saying? So he barking at people 2 houses away.
But yo, that was the sweetest dog, man. But I just like, man, it was so sad watching him go because it was like watching a grandparent. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause like he was so cool. Well, boy. Like, you ain't lying when you say he be looking at you barking at the door.
Yeah, he be looking at you barking at the door, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man. But nah, rest in peace, Brandon, because, you know. But we got to get some shout-outs, man.
Oh, yeah. Who in the chat?
There's a dude. We got Phil Robinson checking in all the way from London, England. I don't know if it's from London or not. But he's doing...
From England.
Yeah.
Phil from England. You know what I'm saying? We talked about French. You ever dated any French women, Phil?
Oh, I don't know, man. This dude kind of talking junk. He says... These dudes just chat about sports that nobody else in the world watches and not look at the chat at all.
Oh, well, let's chat about you, Mr. Orange Letters in your name. You know what I'm saying? What's up with that?
Yo, I have a few questions about England.
Yeah, stop coloring your name. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Use a male color. No,
he's not from London, so I don't even know. That's the only thing I know about. And he's probably from like Essex or something. I don't know. But anyway, I got some jams for y'all this morning.
Yes, sir.
Y'all keep it locked. Phil, if you got to go, we understand. Yo, and we're back. Yo, so you know what? On the latest episode of You Can't Make This Ish Up.
You can't make it up.
So Phil from Durham, but Durham, England. Durham, England, UK,
Durham,
whatever.
England.
Appreciate you for listening in. But he says that we're talking about sports that nobody watches. And I looked him up. He has a show. Guess what it's about?
Phil got a show?
Yeah.
Phil
Phil
got
Robinson got a show in Durham.
What is?
It's about rugby.
It's about rugby.
Who watches rugby?
It's a big sport, but yeah,
I mean, the world plays rugby.
What runs
But
track?
we play
Phil.
football.
We was talking about track, Phil.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
if y'all ain't watching track, it's because you're slow.
Don't make us rugby your ass, Phil. You know, we love you, bro. And I'm from the real Durham. You know what I'm saying? Y'all named y'all stuff after our stuff. You know
Actually, Durham, England was there first, but we didn't even name it after the country.
But it wasn't named Durham. It was probably named something stupid like George or something.
Or Brittingham or something.
Brittingham. And then they heard Durham. They heard of Durham, the Bull City, and was like, let's change the name of this city to Durham.
He says not his show. He's his. Wow. Hey yo, that's kind of. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there. But yo, I'm gonna tune into your show. I'm gonna tune into your show to see what it's like.
We're gonna check you out, Phil. We're gonna check you out, bro.
But Durham NC is named after a family, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
Yeah.
It is named after a family. We don't know where they are right now.
Bartlett Snipes Durham.
Bartlett Snipes Durham.
That's he established the U.S. Post Office in Durham.
Yeah, and he's still under Secret Service protection right now.
I don't know, man. He dead.
Yeah. He is?
Yeah. Like you got to understand, it was named after Durham in 1853.
They got to
If
him.
he's still alive now, man, I don't want to say.
I think the brothers got to him. You know what I'm saying? He was too close to McDougal Terrace.
Not McDougal Terrace.
Too close to McDougal. And, yeah.
So I have some shout outs. You know, I gotta shout out the listeners.
Let's do the shout outs.
You got the beautiful, wonderful Latoya McDougal.
Beautiful, wonderful.
She owns McDougal Terrace. Her family owns McDougal Terrace. She got that old money. She got that old money, but she got that young booty. We got Teron Rogers, my co-host. See him tomorrow.
Yes, sir. T?
Big T, little T,
What's up?
capital T.
Capital T.
We got Tanya, the actress. Just wrapped up a huge project. Can't wait to see you on the screen.
Yeah, that's right.
Of course, we got Phil from Durham. We gotta call him Phil from Durham. We gotta call him Phil from Durham. Ashley P. She was up here yesterday.
What's up,
with
Ashley?
Even though her
Ashley,
her Facebook friends kind of like ripped us, but that's cool though. We still love you and them.
Oh, you know I don't allow no rippage now. Let me see some footage.
Yeah. You can go to her page. Yeah,
we return fire.
She was like, "Do they even know people are listening?"
Oh,
yeah, it's a radio.
Fire,
yeah, we know people are listening.
We return fire. Don't throw no shade. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you now. You better turn your radio down at work. You got shade for us. We'll get into you.
Exactly, because we ain't like even though P light skin, he ain't no wimp.
Look, we ain't no wimp. Even though HL dark skin, well, actually, that's the preface for his violence, but that's what. So that's why, as long as I'm with him, I know I'm not going to jail.
I'm pistol starter out this bad.
Pistol starter.
Yo,
you know what I'm
they called me. But yo, the sad part is, I don't know if y'all know this, but Paul big as a mug, yo.
Listen, I know they gonna question me. They arresting HL. You know what I'm saying? It's just
man. They gonna shoot P. They gonna shoot P off of just. Oh wait, he's still here.
As a matter of fact, I don't even let too many light-skinned people get in the car with us. You know what I'm saying? Like when we going to do something. Like, nah, it's a light-skin limit, bro. Because I got to be the one to talk to the police. While everybody else go to jail.
Nah, but in latest news, man, as the trial for troubled R&B crooner R. Kelly privately gets underway, many details about the disgraced singer's personal life continue to come out, including how Kelly knowingly and deliberately infected people with herpes since 2007, according to Kelly's physician, according to a report from CNN. Chicago physician Chris McGrath testified in court that Kelly had sexually transmitted virus since 1994, and that he and his medical associates would regularly call Kelly to remind him to refill his genital herpes medicine Valtrex.
He said that on the stand?
Yeah, he said that on the stand.
You can do that? Oh.
Yeah, well, I guess patient-client privileges goes out the door whenever there's an investigation or something.
Well, if you cause harm to somebody.
Right.
Okay.
So the earliest prescriptions go back to March 2007, according to his medical records. And McGrath also testified that Kelly never paid him for his services.
Wait, whoa. You didn't pay for the medicine?
Right. So this is the thing that I'm thinking about, right? If he had that stuff since '94, that means he gave it to Aaliyah.
That deserves a moment of silence right there.
Because Kelly's involvement with Aaliyah began.
What year was that?
94. And then this is the funny thing about this is what's actually funny to me. What song came out in 2007?
What was that?
Usher and R. Kelly, Same Girl.
The duet. Oh. Same girl.
Same girl.
So wait a minute. So this was, most artists write about stuff they've been through.
So obviously R. Kelly was with the girl first, then Usher got her.
Then Usher
then shortly after that, Usher came out with Let It Burn.
Oh, yep. Let It Burn. Oh my goodness, man. You on to it, man.
I'm saying, man, I be thinking, bro.
You be seeing it, man.
I be reading, man.
You be seeing it, man.
You just gotta pay attention
You know what
to
I'm
the nuances in this game, man. So I'm gonna tell you like this: don't mess with R. If R. Kelly call you on stage, don't go.
Don't go.
Don't get on stage with R. Kelly.
People, oh my goodness! Hey, every lady that's done been backstage or try. Well, he didn't want none of y'all older people anyway. But if you had come close to the genitalia areas, make sure you get yourself checked.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Also, in lighter news, the U.S. food.
Speaking of bumps, that's how you're supposed to transition.
Speaking of bumps, the FDA has bumped up its approval of the Pfizer COVID vaccine.
Hey, there you go. All right, there you go. There you go.
The U.S. Food and Drug Administration, affectionately known as the FDA, has officially approved the first COVID-19 vaccine. The vaccine will be marketed as Comirnaty or whatever that is in the prevention.
Wait.
Oh, Comirnaty. Comirnaty. I was like, whoa, stuff.
Chlamydia. What to say? Calamari.
Yeah.
What?
For the prevention of COVID-19 in ages 16 and older.
Okay.
The vaccine will continue to be used under emergency use authorization for individuals from 12 to 15. Now, this is the only FDA-approved vaccine as of right now. Moderna and Johnson & Johnson haven't been FDA approved.
Still not approved.
They're waiting to find out if Johnson & Johnson causes mesothelioma.
Oh, yeah. Johnson & got that problem.
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson be messing up. Like my thing is, like when I got my vaccine, the doctor, he asked me, was like, do you want the Johnson & Johnson or the Moderna? I was like, you bring that Johnson & Johnson nowhere near me. I had to check his name tag. I was like, man, you better not even be named Johnson.
Right.
This is America. Give me an American doctor like Muhammad.
That's right. I got enough Johnson.
Give me a Dr. Singh. This is America. I don't want no Johnson. I don't want no doctor named Johnson.
Or Brown. No, I want a foreign doctor. Give it.
I don't know if everything causes mesothelioma, but I think everything Johnson & Johnson makes causes it mesothelioma. I ain't gonna say everything.
How you gonna go from making baby powder and infant formula to making vaccine that's gonna save my life? You know it's a computer chip.
You killing people with baby powder? How you kill cats with baby powder?
You know it's a computer chip in theirs.
Joe said he'll take his chances on Spirit Airlines before I take the Johnson & Johnson.
Right. I would sweep up the beach before I
sweep up a beach.
Things you would do.
Mop the ocean.
I would mop the ocean. You know what I'm saying?
I smash R. Kelly before I get that Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
I do somebody's oil change with a plastic Solo cup before I...
Things I do before getting the Johnson. I'd vote for Trump 3 times before I get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine.
I campaign for Trump. We want Trump.
I wear a MAGA hat backwards.
MAGA shirt, drawers, everything.
I ain't getting that Johnson & Johnson vaccine,
before I do Johnson & Johnson.
Yo, also, and this is something really dope because as an HBCU alum, as well as you are HBCU alum,
sir.
Historically black colleges and universities, which what HBCU stands for those who went to PWIs, are experiencing a spike in enrollment. According to reports, NBC Universal Incorporated, Prince George's County Bureau Chief Tracy Wilkins spoke with leaders from Howard University and Bowie State about what's behind the boost in enrollment. Bowie State University President Amita Bro, that's funny, her name is Bro, but anyway, said that enrollment continues to rise every year with students from across the country. We're seeing that more students from the West Coast and Midwest than from the southern states. So basically it's like we're expanding. Bowie State expects an 8% increase in enrollment this fall, while Howard had more than 15% enrollment since last year. I'm gonna tell you why Howard's enrollment is high. The TV show Blackish.
Yep.
Dre from Howard, he boasts about being from Howard. He made his son go to Howard. And that's all we need is more representation on television would increase, HBCUs.
Well, the same thing happened with A Different World.
Right.
How many people wanted to go to college or saw college life in a different light versus just leaving home or just being more schoolwork when you saw A Different World?
I ain't gonna lie. I went to college after seeing A Different World. I wanted to go to an HBCU because of A Different World and School Days. I ain't gonna lie. School Days in A Different World were the reason. Like going to a white school was like never an option for me. I never went. I could have. I mean, my grades was, man, I had fire grades and fire SATs, but I decided, I was like, I want to go to an HBCU. But the thing is, man, I get to HBC and I'm like, this is nothing like A Different World. This is nothing like A Different World. Like I'm gonna tell you, the only problem that I had with HBCU was you needed too many clothes to go to an HBCU. You needed you needed an outfit for breakfast, you needed an outfit for lunch, you needed an outfit for dinner, then you had to get an outfit to go out to the club that night. It was just too many. It was like too many costume changes up in that piece.
They gave us so many clothes when I was playing ball, man. We could wear
you got a lot of sweats and t-shirts.
We was in flip-flops and some type of Hampton University, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that go HBCUs, kids go to, everybody going back to school. My daughter just started her last semester at North Carolina Central.
Okay.
So shout out to all y'all, definitely, man. But I also think that the cost effectiveness or efficiency for HBCUs, most PWIs are 30 grand plus, and that's even for the B level joints. That ain't Harvard and all them.
That's Carolina.
Right. And the one thing I would say is for HBCUs, they don't back yourself into a corner by making you see people coming in. Don't increase your tuition. Don't try to, because Hampton and Howard are both 40 plus, right? Which you can't. It's almost difficult for kids to finish at Hampton. We had an issue with kids like dropping out, transferring to other schools because they were hoping to get scholarship money. After that first year, get a little scholarship money, and it was falling through. And you're talking about 160 grand. If we talking about 4-year degree,
that's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to pay back too.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I was lucky. I had a lot of scholarships, so I didn't have any student loan debt. But the crazy thing was, I remember my tuition, and this was in 05, so it was 15 years ago, 16 years ago. Well, when I finished, but 01 to 05, right? My tuition was like 7 G's a year, not a semester, a year. Like if I had no scholarships or nothing, it was literally only at A&T for my tuition and room and board was like 7 G's, like 7,500.
Yeah.
That's crazy that it's 40 G's now. Cause like I think A&T done went up to like 20, 30.
Yeah. My first year in Hampton, it was 10,706.
You remember that number?
Exactly. We knew that line, and when it said 0, yes.
I loved it when it said negative.
Right.
That's when you get refund checks. Say word. I'm getting some free money. Dude, let me ask you, what's the dumbest thing you bought with a refund check?
What? How many years ago was that? Okay, yeah, statute of limitations. Beer. Beer. The convenience store was never happier to see us coming when them Pell Grants hit. And we could apply for Pell Grants back in the day when you was on scholarship, and they changed the rule, and it was like, and I had a little piece of part-time job. for about 2 months, I had a lot of money.
Yeah, man. Oh, shout
2
out
months.
to Aisha for tuning in. Appreciate you.
What's up?
What's up? We saw your twin.
We
was like,
twin.
I was like, that's her daughter.
You got
Look
a
just
whole
like her.
twin.
Got
you know
a
what
whole,
I'm saying?
got your whole face. How
I'm
you give a
glad
baby your whole face?
I'm glad I pulled up too, because I was about to inbox her. You know what I'm saying? But then you said this my daughter, and I was like, oh my bad. I deleted it.
Yo. Oh man, so actually she was out of state. Her tuition was less than 10 G's.
For real?
Yeah, for out of state tuition.
Yeah.
You know that out of state tuition
Exactly.
be up there.
It'd be up there.
It was like double what in state was, man.
Exactly.
But me, man, I'm gonna tell you like this: the dumbest thing I bought my refund check, I bought this $1,800 chain.
Woo!
And everybody thought it was fake.
You was bling.
Everybody told me, cause nobody believed that a kid could have like an $1,800 chain.
Exactly.
It's like this, and this is what I found out is that you could be rich and wear a knockoff, and everybody will swear it's real.
Right.
And you could be poor with authentic stuff like an authentic purse or authentic chain or whatever, and people gonna swear it's fake.
People gonna swear it's fake.
Yeah, but I bought that chain. I felt like the biggest. I mean, every time I wore man, you got that fake chain home. And like, you gotta walk around with a diamond tester.
Right.
Like, nah, I tested.
You know what I'm saying?
I got robbed one time. Dude didn't even take my chain.
Now that's
I'll never forget, I had on my Silver Surfer Marvel leather jacket that I paid $800 for. Retail.
Wait, the Silver Surfer?
Man, yo, it was the hottest jacket on campus. It was this blue silver. It had the Silver Surfer patch on the back of it. Leather jacket, right? An $1,800 chain. This dude robbed me at gunpoint for $25.
He ain't take the jacket?
He ain't take my jacket. He ain't take my chain. I'm not joking.
We like to have a moment of silence for all criminals.
I was like, God bless
Stupidness.
I was like, God, thank you for sending the idiot my way.
Yes.
I was so happy. I ain't never been so happy after getting robbed before in my life because I still had so much. And he ain't even get all my cash. He got this pocket.
Oh my goodness. Hey, shout out to everybody that's gonna get robbed, and hopefully you have a dumb criminal happen right there.
Yeah.
Yes.
World's dumbest criminal.
World dumb. Oh, he stole a toothbrush. He left all of it. We recovered.
A napkin.
We recovered the pocketbook. He stole my tampons, but that's it. He didn't steal anything else.
Oh man, who you get robbed by? R. Kelly?
Yes.
Yo.
Yes,
oh
sir.
man. Oh man. I'm getting hot in here, boy. Good.
Boy,
But yeah, but I will say this though, the HBCU experience overall was off the hook, especially when I started being able to go to football games as a student.
True.
Man, yo, I'm sorry, if I would have known it was, I would have quit the football team the first day. Man, yo, we went up to the stands.
I like being down there, man. I don't know.
It was cool being down there, but being up there with the band, I mean, because you gotta understand, I couldn't play no more. You know what I mean? It was not about to happen.
Right.
So I had to enjoy life. Man, you get up there, you get right beside that marching band on a good day. Bruh, it was off the chain. And then Drumline came out my sophomore year. So like, so A&T was really big into that movie Drumline. So I would get up and heckle the band, be like, play Fight of the Bumblebee.
Right.
But anyway, Pete, I got something for you. Keep it locked. Yo, and that was arguably the greatest rapper of all time, Tupac Shakur. Yo, you're listening to HL in the AM on Oak 93.5. It is 11 past the hour. And yo, P.
Yo.
Where is Sweet Pea at, man?
Man, you know, and I appreciate you for playing Sweet Pea's greatest hits, man. That Outkast was bumping, man. I don't know about Tupac being the greatest rapper of all time.
I said arguably.
Man. Arguably, man. When we don't have to
the
argue
greatest.
over some ones and singles from five, I give you change for $1 if you be quiet about it. You feel what I'm saying, brother? Don't even tell you the greatest rappers came from the South, baby.
No,
the greatest rappers came from the South.
You smoking that good this morning, ain't
Yes, sir. I had some good and and I sell some good
you know
as
what?
well.
You make a good point because Tupac was born in Lumberton. North Carolina.
Tupac was born in Lumberton.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he showing his North Carolina roots, cause you know if that was me, you remember the dude that was stuttering and
somebody getting knocked.
Somebody get knocked.
You know what I'm saying? I do now. Yo, so it appears that the ongoing feud between Kanye West and Jimmy from Degrassi, aka Drake, has been reignited and is escalating quickly as both rappers gear up to release their albums. I'm starting to think that this may be like a publicity stunt, but this war of words began anew on Friday when rapper Trippie Redd released his album Trip at Night, which features a collaboration with Drake titled Betrayal. On the track, the October's very own founder seems to take shots at both West and West frequently collaborator Pusha T, rapping all these fools I'm beefing that I barely know, 45, 44 burned out, let it go. Ooh. Ye ain't changing ish for me, it's set in stone. And then in 2018, Pusha T and Drake infamously butted heads after the Degrassi star released his diss track, Duppy Freestyle. The Clips rapper wrote the story of Adon in response, in which Pusha accuses Drake of being a deadbeat dad who was hiding a child. Ooh. As up until that point, he had not publicly acknowledged the existence of his son, Adonis. The cover art for the single also featured a 2007 photograph taken by David Lees of Drake in blackface. In response to this new song, West posted and then quickly deleted a screenshot to his Instagram account of a group chat with 8 other people, one of whom fans had speculated is Drake, as one of the bubbles in the contact bar at the top of the text begins with the letter D in the chat. West also adds that Pusha T added Pusha T to the conversation before sending a photo of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker. Underneath that, he wrote, I live for this. I've been F with by nerd-ass jock and niggas like you my whole life. You will never recover, I promise you. So they are beefing like a mug. But this is the thing. This is why I'm done.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. What were you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Yeah, I was just gonna give some Sweet Pea now because you know this is Pimpin' 101. You don't go to the same neighborhood as my brother. I don't go to his corner. He don't come to my corner. You understand what I'm saying? That way, when my girl wears some new shoes, his girls can't copy my girl's shoes. You understand? You understand what I'm saying?
Pimp knowledge
Pimp
101.
See, they crossing the stream. You understand?
They crossing the stream.
They cross Ghostbusters.
I was like, I picked up on Ghostbusters.
You know what I'm saying? Ghostbusters, Stay Puft Marshmallows.
Man.
All that.
Yo, this is the thing, bro. I'm sick of like there is beef that we actually care that I ain't gonna say we care about, but we're reporting about a dude that played Jimmy in Degrassi and a dude that got famous and started dressing like Zach Morris.
Yeah.
Like, where is Tupac and Biggie when you need them?
Where's Tupac and Biggie when you need them?
Like Ice Cube, I'm surprised Ice Cube ain't killed these. Literally killed these cats.
Yeah. This is crazy. This reminds me of like Conor McGregor fight that just happened and he broke his ankle in the first round.
Yeah.
It's about to be one of them.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it's gonna get all the blows and huffing and puffing, and then right at the end, somebody gonna be like, "I'm sorry." You sorry? Well, I'm sorry too. Let's just drop our album together.
Yeah,
double CD.
The last publicity stunt that I remember Kanye did was with 50. When they said whoever sold the most albums had to retire forever, and Kanye outsold 50. That's why 50 stopped making songs and started selling vitamin water.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. That was back in like 05, I think, 04, 05.
Right.
When they had that little, it wasn't even a beef, it was just more or less like, friendly, I bet I can sell more albums than you type. It's like a challenge.
Right.
Yeah, but so I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I ain't never been I like Kanye's beats, but I never was a fan of him as a rapper.
Right. Yeah, he got some songs. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, College Dropout. I remember we talked about that one day. You know what I'm saying? College Dropout and some collabs here and there. He got a fire collab with Beyonce.
Ego.
You know what I'm saying?
That song was written about me.
You know what I'm saying? It was, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's too big. He's too wide. He won't fit.
You see,
I was at.
So in sports, you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you. No, it's not even. Let me tell you what the ego was. It wasn't even about my. I mean, it wasn't even about that. Even though it's real nice, it was about me not being able to get on a roller coaster.
Oh, I ain't been in a roller coaster since '92.
Ain't that a bad day? You ever wait in line all day and try to get on a roller coaster?
The only seat I can get in is the front because it's got that extra leg room in it. But then the bar don't want to come down on my shoulders.
I was one click away from being able to ride. One click away.
I was like, bro, y'all, I be looking at the dude pulling it down like, you know I need the extension, bro. You saw me standing in line 5 rides ago, okay?
Get the cable.
Yeah, get the cable, get some
duct tape,
some bungees, whatever, bro.
Just get me up in this ride. I done waited for 3 hours.
Bro. I'll ride. You know what I'm saying? I'll sign a waiver too, bro. Just get me up in there.
I ain't signing nothing because if I die, someone getting paid. I don't care. There is only one thing that I require to die. Somebody got to get paid. Somebody got to get a check to. I mean, some real money too. I ain't down for $25,000.
Nah.
If I'm going out,
back there.
You better put a lot of.
Need to be a LeBron
6
contract.
figures. I ain't down for less than 6 figures.
Yes, sir. Patrick Mahomes contract right there. Let's get it.
It is crazy.
My people's paid.
I remember back when I used to be scared to die. Now I'm like, you know what? As long as I'm getting paid, I'm cool. Well, as long as they're getting paid, I'm not getting
trying
paid.
to die. I don't know about you.
I'm not trying to die, but I don't fear it as much.
With my kids, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just more or less like, now that I got this. When I did my insurance paperwork, what was it? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Had to renew my insurance benefit. No, it was more than 2 weeks ago. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago. I was, signing up for my insurance. And I was like, you know what? It's a good time to die. I was looking at all them zeros. I was like, them tears are gonna drop real quick when that check get cut. That check get cut. They're gonna be because that's how white people get ahead in America.
That's it. Hey, it's a lot of that, man. Insurance, legacy, what you leave behind.
Sweet Pea sell insurance too, baby. We sell it all. So you can get some trim. You can get a contract and make sure you keep your trim and trim stay in place in your family. And everybody trim. Be able to get some more trim after that.
You know old school pimping when you call it trim.
Trim, yeah. We call it trim. You know what I'm saying? That's how we text it. People don't know what we're talking about.
I remember the first time I heard the phrase trim was in 48 Hours. Eddie Murphy went to that bar. He was like, I'm just trying to get me some trim. I was like, I remember looking up, Daddy, what's trim?
But guess what, dog? I got to say this, dog. You only let me on the radio a couple times. I appreciate you. But Sweet Pea got a problem, man.
What's the problem, man?
One of my hustles about to get shut down, man. My own OnlyFans, man. We can't do nothing but cook and stir cereal on that now.
Yo, there is a conspiracy theory about that?
No, I did not. Please enlighten Sweet Pea, because I'm telling you right now, it's gonna cut into my money.
Well, that's the reason why I was getting shut down. Apparently, a lot of retailers, a lot of corporations that had underpaid their workers, McDonald's, Walmart, Amazon, their workers are the ones that are getting rich, or not even getting rich, but being well off with Amazon, with OnlyFans.
Right.
So they're making their money on OnlyFans instead of going back and flipping burgers.
It's definitely a business opportunity, because I see a percentage of that too.
So in order to get that slave labor back, they're pushing for the shutdown of OnlyFans so that people can't, stimulate their pockets that way.
That's right.
See, the reason why they're not shutting down DoorDash is because it contributes to their bottom line. Because DoorDash delivers.
True.
But if DoorDash wasn't delivering food, they would try to shut down DoorDash as well, because that's another way people are making money
on their own.
Right, they're making money without having to punch that clock and working for McDonald's.
Wow.
So there's a theory out that a lot of these corporations have lobbied to get OnlyFans shut down.
OnlyFans, wow.
Right, to get the pornographic content taken out, because there's a lot of, ex-Waffle House employees on OnlyFans right now.
Hey, listen, if you got the assets, you can make some assets. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly. All it takes is a big booty. You can be like women. You don't even. That's why everybody want them BBLs, because a BBL, like all right. So everybody looks at stuff like as an investment, right? Mm-hmm. So why would a woman invest $10,000 in a BBL, which is Brazilian butt lift for those who don't know, if she's not expecting a huger return back.
Oh yeah, it's definitely returning 1,000, 10,000 fold. You understand what I'm saying? I know people that done had two. Some of my workers, my employees,
sit them down there.
Some of my best ones have had BBL, BBD, Bell Biv DeVoe, and all of that.
They get it all.
They get it all, baby. You feel me?
So the baby is back. He finally got to perform again after the homophobic rants had basically cleared out his schedule for 2021. But he did perform at the Hot 97 event over the weekend. He also took part in apologizing on stage, as well as thanking Hot 97 for letting him perform after his homophobic rants and statements at Rolling Loud. So shout out to the baby. All you had to do was wait a month, let everybody cool off, and you right back.
Cool off.
Which brings me to a good point about cancel culture, man. We always talk about cancel culture, but you can't cancel somebody who's popping.
You can't, and that's what I was gonna say. If you have people behind you, and that's historically with anything.
Yeah.
Whether you're trying to protest, you trying to sell 1 million records. If you got the people, the money's gonna come. The money's gonna find you, because that's what they want. They want access to people.
Right.
The big corporations just want access to people. McDonald's want access to the people. You know what I'm saying? How do we make a million burgers and sell them for $2? You know what I'm saying?
Man, they tripping on their prices now.
Exactly.
I'll tell you how much a 10-piece costs now.
Yeah, man.
$8 for a 10-piece nugget.
Right, man. For some 3D nuggets, they be printing out on the printer.
Print out no 3D printed nuggets. Yeah, I'm like this, man. Honestly, if you had to choose, right, between chicken wings and shrimp fried rice, which is $8, or a chicken nugget combo at McDonald's, which is $8, which one would you choose?
Shrimp fried rice. You
exactly.
know what I'm saying? Because I seen them shrimp, you know what I'm saying? When they go in the pan and flip them up, that look like a shrimp.
I'm like this, if you're going to start charging restaurant prices, man, I'm going to need some restaurant quality.
Yeah. It's getting up there. It's getting, you cannot buy lunch for less than $10.
Right. And when did that happen?
Yeah.
I remember back when $5 would feed a family of 4.
When them stimulus checks went out, the second email, the first email that went to you and said your check is on the way. The second one went to the corporations like, we just sent them out. Give it a week and raise your prices.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you this though, a 4 for $4 is always gonna be. As long as a 4 for $4 is $4, I'm straight.
Hey. Listen,
I can get 2 4 for $4s. I can get an 8 for $8 for the same price I can get a 10-piece nugget meal.
I gave it all up. I'm on salad now. I'm been eating like.
How's that working for you?
I'm hungry right now. You know what I'm saying? These Lysol wipes looking pretty good, bro. And they got lemon scent too, boy. Ooh, boy. I might try to, you catch me over here eating, chewing on a Lysol wipe. That's how you doing, brother, on the diet.
Boy, everything start looking good, man.
Everything start looking good.
I ain't gonna cap. I don't know why I'm hungry. I'm hungry as a mug right now too, bro.
Look, I'm gonna draw a picture of a hamburger on a piece of paper and be chewing on it like this hamburger. This is what Big Mac used to look like, taste like.
Yo, you a wild boy. Draw a picture of a hamburger on a salad.
Yes.
Try that on your lettuce.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Try it, man. That might work.
Goodness, man.
Hey.
I done invested in lettuce and cucumbers.
Oh, wait. So, but my favorite TV show that came on HBO is in his last season.
What's it called?
Insecure.
Insecure.
Man, if I don't love that show right now.
I'm ready. I ain't watched it. I'm ready.
You ain't watched Insecure yet?
I'm ready to binge. I got,
Do you wait for shows to I
have a habit of that, but see, if it crosses with another show, then I'll wait.
Okay.
So like, if that's not the only show I would watch at that time, and it's not like the at the top. So I think when Insecure came out, I think it came on either the same time or near Game of Thrones and all that. You know what I'm saying?
It came on right after Game of Thrones.
Exactly.
Right.
And so by the time Game of Thrones went off, I was like, all right, I'm sleepy.
Man, I could not get into Game of Thrones, man. I'm going to tell you why. All right, so remember Prince Jeffrey? The little blonde head?
Yeah.
I couldn't.
Nobody could, bro.
He made me so mad. I couldn't stand watching the show because he pissed me off that
That's
bad.
why you watched it, because you was waiting on him to see who was going to take this dude out.
Man, I couldn't
trying
wait.
to tell you.
And then someone said they finally killed Prince Jeffrey. I watched that episode.
Yeah.
It was a whack kill. I was like, oh, this is how they kill him. Like you couldn't cut this dude head off, throw him down a dragon's mouth or nothing. Nah, you gonna poison him?
He exploded on the inside. We loved it.
I was like, this is so whack, man. I was hot. So
that's how they killed people back in the day,
I
man.
couldn't get into Game of Thrones,
in
man.
medieval times, you know. That's why you had to get a cupbearer. That's why you had to get all the, you know what I'm saying?
Food tasters and
Food
stuff.
tasters. Taste this. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure I don't die.
That's right.
Oh man, but I'm more of a Walking Dead man myself.
Yeah, I do Walking Dead.
I hear
All day.
Walking Dead hard,
It's
man.
supposed to come back. It's got real strange, and then they did an episode with just Negan, and I was like, man, where is Rick when you need him?
Man, yo, I'm sorry, man. Negan, my favorite character on the whole show.
It is, but not a monologue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want him to beat some people up or kill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
when he-
jump off the roof.
When he got his bat back, he started, and now he's running with those whispers.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, Negan. You know what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying?
you caught up?
Yeah,
You-
I'm almost caught
Okay,
up.
all right.
I'm on season 10, like episode 5 right now.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but Negan.
Wait till you get to the one I'm talking about. You're gonna be like, but you gotta. It's like in true Walking Dead fashion. Some
slow.
episodes you have to get through to get to the one that everybody like. Oh,
I had the power through the
it's
first
going down.
episode.
Oh yeah,
I had the power, had to, and that's another
the setup joint. Yeah,
and that power raising Kanye dude,
yeah.
man, they can keep that one.
You for real?
It's so slow, man.
It is getting a little slow.
Like,
I thought it was
gosh.
gonna take off like when they shot old boy on the street.
Yeah.
And then now it's just kind of all about who did it and find. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is kind of slow,
So slow, man.
but
Like,
I mean, you watch it just for the story, I guess. You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
wa- I'm like this. I'm trying to watch that. I tried to watch that new show Heels about wrestling, but that was trash.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that Heels. It's about these two white boys that have an own independent wrestling thing,
Okay.
and it's slow.
It is.
It's trash.
But back to the joint about Kanan and all that. It was actually Stars had 2 episodes that didn't air this week. And people was hot. Like,
Yeah.
they went online, and Stars just chose not to air them. One was over at church.
And he just sat back and just watched everything else unfold. Like, okay, I'll sit back there.
This is the day. Oh, it's
I mean, had dude like this right here in the bleachers, like nah.
He folded old boy up like like a pizza box.
And that's how you handle a Karen. You knock out her Carl.
That's it.
That's all you gotta do.
Knocked him out, and all she could do was cover old boy like James Brown
Yeah.
on stage with the cape. Like everybody used to come out with the cape. That's how she covered old boy. Like,
She came out like Maceo.
She said, "Stop hitting him! Don't hit him no more."
And then he went,
man was asleep.
boy, he put him to
Sweet
sleep.
dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree?
Yo, but that's how
that
you
boy
gotta do it
sleep.
now. That's how you do. Like, and I remember my boy TJ, blessed dad. My boy TJ. I remember we was trying to catch a cab. This white lady came out, tried to pull that Karen stuff, right? TJ said, "Look, I don't hit women, but I'ma pummel this nigga ass real good if you don't get up out my face."
Right.
And you know what happened? Her boyfriend grabbed her and was like, "Let's go, baby."
let's
Cause
go.
cause he ain't want that smoke.
No.
He ain't want.
And most of them don't want it on their own.
If
anyway.
women had to pay the price of having to watch the man they love get beat down for them talking reckless,
Oh, yeah.
we'd have a lot less
yeah.
problems.
Oh yeah. No,
Well,
you
I-
can send an email out to more people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before you roll up on us. You know what
Man,
I'm
I'm dead serious. Now I'm like waiting. I am actually waiting for a woman with her man to come across me wrong now, because I
Yeah.
know exactly the best course of action.
Course of action.
is to beat the brakes off
But
of homeboy.
see, it worked that they was the same size. That wouldn't work for me. You know why? I'm gorilla size.
Yeah.
And there's too many videos of Harambe, and I saw what they did to him, and I'm just not with that. So I would
ain't-
have to calmly walk away, even
nah.
if she slapped me.
I'm choosing violence. I
I
mean,
can't choose
I'm
violence.
doing- I'm
Some
gonna
of
tell
us can't choose violence.
yeah, I'm one of them that's not supposed to. But I remember when I was in the 3rd grade, I got jumped for the first time, right?
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know how to fight back then, but I did watch a lot of wrestling.
Yeah.
So all I did was wrestling moves on these two little boys until they came and broke it up. And I'm like, you know what? Now as I'm an adult, that's what I want to power bomb a dude for his woman slapping me.
I did power bomb. The day after that move came out, I power bombed this dude at lunch. And when I tell
To a
you
table?
the feeling, no, we was outside on the ground. You know what I'm saying? Like the feeling you get when you see somebody flip through the air, and you just bring them down like that right there. Yeah, it's
But the feeling,
he made it to class though. I will say that he good now. He's still the same size, but
yeah,
he ain't grow no more.
he ain't grow no more.
He ain't grow no.
He probably dead.
4'7".
He probably a ghost,
Nah,
man.
he still
he probably his soul gone.
we friends on Facebook.
He probably soulless.
He probably waiting for the right time to power bomb me. That's what he's doing.
Well, you gotta wait till you get cancer
Wait till
or
we
something.
60. He gonna wait till we 60 to come out the woodworks.
Yo,
You remember me?
Yo. Oh man! Oh, shout out to Kiva. She said you would have thought I was actually screaming, "Get their ass, man!" Should have shut up. And that's the thing,
man,
dudes. When you sitting back letting your woman talk reckless to another man, and you just sit back watching, and then you watch your woman slap. Yo, be prepared to get knocked out.
Right.
Be prepared, like dude.
And I'll tell my woman, say, hey, look, we ain't. If come across architects, I had to tell her, say, I don't feel like fighting nobody today. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'm capable. Yes, I'm fine, but I'm relaxing. This is vacation. We're gonna let them win. All right. Now, if it's time to turn up, it's time to turn up. And somebody mess with her, then we're gonna have to turn it up. But don't you start. Don't go ahead and start nothing.
And you know what? I just came up with this right now. The first ever HL's Hero Award. HL's Hero Award goes to the brother at the Pittsburgh Steelers Stadium.
Goes to the brother. Ding, 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 ding.
Ding, ding.
Wait. Sound effect.
Wait, I got
ding,
one.
Ding. Yes,
there
sir.
we go.
Yes, sir.
Wait, here we go.
Hero of the week. Yeah. We got sound effects now, y'all. Hero of the week goes to the brother at the Pittsburgh Steelers. He looked like a cornerback. They should have left him alone.
Man, look.
He looked like a DB. DBs is always honoring.
I'm going to tell you like this, man. DBs are always honoring. You have a point there. But if you yelling at a dude and he calm, and he just like, no.
Exactly.
If you yelling if you yelling at a dude and he's calm, guess what? He has knockout power. He has knockout. He done did it before.
He is secure.
He ain't worried about nothing.
He ain't worried about losing the fight. He ready for you and him, and he was about to surround the people.
You know what he was doing? He was making sure his footing was right. You ain't
exactly.
You know, like when you yelling at someone who know how to fight, he getting his alignment good. He getting his center of balance. He just like
He making sure his phone's secure, so the phone on the glasses though.
Yo,
they was trying to. Even dudes that respected what he did, somebody was like, yo, get his glasses. I was like, yes, sir. That's how you know you was in the right.
Yeah.
When people around you trying to get
white
your
people
glasses.
around you.
White people.
Now, I'm going to tell you like this.
WYPIPO, white people.
My favorite moment, though, was when she slapped him, and he almost hit her, but he called himself like, I cannot hit her.
Exactly.
And then he looked at the dude and just
like,
bop.
You about to feel all this. Everything I was about to get her, what you do right by me.
Everything you think about is gonna fail. He did the Sealy fingers on him, boy. Latoya, shout out Latoya. She was like, he got more hits than the football team.
He got more hits. They sure did lose that joint too.
Yo, man, yo.
They sure did.
So the HL Hero, I gotta find out what his name is.
Got to.
I'm just gonna call him Daquan for right now.
We're gonna find out what you know. His name gonna come out at Black Twitter,
man,
probably.
Black Twitter gonna find him, but yo, he is my personal hero, cause that's how you stand up against injustice. I got some jams for you, some soft jams dedicated to Sweet Pea.
Oh,
y'all keep it locked.
Sweet Pea with a smack.
Check me out. I'm rapping.
I thought you was about to float.
Not today, man. Not today. Man, 'cause-
Freestyle Friday.
man, we only got like a minute and a half, man. I didn't realize how long that
Man.
Luther song was, bro.
That Luther song was long as I don't know what.
So tomorrow we're gonna talk about milk crates but you got what did Sha'carri just post though? You got to read that. We got time for that.
Hold up. She said the only place up from 9th. She said there's only one way up from 9th. That's it. Like
There's only one way from 9th.
There's only one. Come on. Just take her phone. Somebody take her phone.
And
driver's
them lashes.
license and lashes.
Take them lashes.
Hair. You know what I'm saying?
You know
she's gonna have to go back to the basics.
She can keep the hair. She can keep the hair, but them lashes got to go.
Now, remember,
I think that's what slowed her down.
Remember Rocky versus Drago when he had to just go back to the basics and start
Climbing mountains?
Right, climbing mountains, running back. Yeah, you need to go back to that. You
Man.
too fancy.
Yo, but it's been a great morning
Man.
kicking it with y'all as
Yes,
always.
indeed.
Thanks for Sweet Pea.
Yes, sir, baby.
Big
Y'all
P.
remember? Follow the stream. Hey, go on YouTube. Look at the replay. Share the replay. Follow me and HL. All that, baby. Yeah.
You know how we do it. Again, much thanks for all of y'all. Appreciate all of y'all.
Yes, sir.
We out.
We out, baby.